Okay, so hey guys, I just watched Descendants 4, and this is gonna be my honest opinion, so let's just get into the video. So, I'm just gonna give you my ranking, like, right away. I would give it, like, a 5 out of 10. Well, I didn't hate this movie, I didn't love it either. So, I'm gonna be telling you some parts that I liked, and some that I didn't really care for. Okay, so when we first get introduced to Oradon again, obviously Uma, she's the only recurring character besides Fairy Godmother in the series. They had like pictures of Mal, Ben, Evie, Jay, and Carlos. Like, that's the only cameo you're really ever gonna see in this movie. Although I know there's supposed to be Descendants 5, so maybe they might return. I can understand why they didn't return for this one. They just felt like they were betraying Cameron by being in this new film. So yeah, that was a good thing to have. And there was like a little flashback of Uma in the beginning of this series, which I really enjoyed, and it just made me want to watch the other ones again, except for the cartoon one. I'm not really a fan of the cartoon one. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta let Randy in. Randy, get in here, I'm trying to film a video. For YouTube. Excuse me, Randy. Sorry about that, my mom has some shit back there and I had to let Randy in. Otherwise, she's gonna make a lot of racket. So yeah, so I like that part of the movie. The time travel thing just didn't really make sense to me, but it was like a good, interesting concept of the movie. I like that part too. The way they feeded the villains, I really didn't like, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the younger villains, like as their younger selves. I wasn't really a fan of that as much. Like, it's not that I didn't think they were cool. I just personally didn't like them all that much. And I thought Maleficent was the most feared villain in all the land, but in this one it was Ursula's little sister, Ogliana. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her name. I honestly don't know how to say her name. And I heard it in the movie, so I still don't know how to say her name, but I do like the name, although I wouldn't name my kid that personally. So the costumes and stuff were pretty cool. I didn't mind the costumes. I actually kind of liked them. Except for maybe Maleficent's. I wasn't really the biggest fan of her costume. It just felt plain and boring, and it didn't really match up with the older Maleficent. And I wanted to see Maleficent come back, but I would love to have seen like Mel and Ben and all the characters that we knew from the first one. So this movie just made me really want to watch the first one or the second or third one again, because they're just better movies. Also, I feel like the songs weren't as good as like the last movie, because the last movie had some really good songs. And I'm like, yeah, this is kind of a disappointment, you know? But that's okay. Like, not everything is gonna be perfect, but I thought the music could have been better. Like, there were some catchy tunes, don't get me wrong, but none of them are as catchy as any from the original Descendants, really. I do like maybe one or two songs. If you want me to do a ranking video on the songs, I can, and I'll explain why I dislike or like these songs or not. Okay, so one more awful thing is, like, there's a part in the movie that I don't want to spoil in case nobody's seen it, but it's packed with CGI, and the CGI is really, really bad. I'm not a fan of that. I don't really care for CGI all that much. Like, yes, it is necessary sometimes, but other times it's not really necessary. And I don't know why they needed this scene in the movie, but it's understandable the way they actually needed it. But I don't understand why they use CGI. So, yeah. I don't know about that. But, yeah, and I really went into this expecting like something more interesting or more aligned with the original series, because they kept, throwing callbacks to like the first movie and the second and even the third. So they literally left Uma in charge, and Ben and Mao are off selling the world to find, like, I guess, some unity in some of the other kingdoms or something. I'm not quite sure on that. Oh, and at the end of the movie, I was like, okay. And Uma's like, you don't think this is the end of the story? But she said in the second movie. I don't think she said it in the third one, though. I think it was the first and the second, maybe? I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't remember. I need to watch all of them again. And I don't like the animated one. I would have loved to have seen Ben and Mel's wedding in, live action, but that never happened. But that's okay. I mean, I miss Cameron voice too, and you could tell some of the actors were actually tearing up in the movie because they missed him too, and that made me really sad. Like, that was so sad. But yeah, there was something I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, there's like these little hearts that the queen had in the movie, and I'm like, at first they were really cute, but then they were just quite annoying because they were like in almost every scene for a good while, and I'm like, please go away, But I am interested in the backstory, and I loved seeing how some of the couples got together. Although I hope if they do another movie, hopefully we can see like the villains actually getting with their significant others in the future. Because they really didn't tell us how Hades and Maleficent got together. They didn't really tell us that. Or even show how Charming and Cinderella got together. They didn't even show that. But we probably already know that because we've seen the Cinderella movie. Also, I was like, how did Chad end up in this family? Because Chad is white, and the others are, colored. They're colored people, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying, like, I know it's possible. Could Chad be adopted, maybe? Because I don't know how he would be white and everybody else in his family is colored. And I have nothing against them. Like, they were all lovely looking. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I think Cinderella was beautiful. Her husband was pretty cute, and Chloe was definitely really pretty. But yeah, I just wondered that. And they did mention Chad. They did mention, Mal and Evie. So, I mean, Mal and Ben and Evie and Jay. So I'm kind of happy about that. I hope maybe one day they decide to come back to the franchise. But I'm pretty sure Dove Cameron said that their version of the movies are done with because the story was told already. And again, like, they just don't feel like it would be right to do another movie without Cameron, which I completely understand. And again, like I said, they did a little tribute at the beginning of the movie, which that was really nice and sad. Anyway, it's pretty late. It's Wednesday night, and I just finished the movie, so it's pretty late when I'm filming this. Well, it's technically like 11 something. I'm so tired. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna have hopefully some more fun videos coming soon. I do feel a little bit better. But yeah, I'll say that now, and then I take my medicine and I'm gonna feel like crap again. But anyway, I'm trying to upload more videos, you know, more fun videos. But anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. And I know I rambled on a little bit too long, but I wanted to go in more in depth in this video because I love the Descendants franchise so much. I love the original 3. This one was okay. That's why I gave it a 5 out of 10. Like, it's not the worst movie, but it's not the best either. So let me know down below what you think. Have you seen this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I have heard that some people did not like this movie, and I've heard some people actually really love it. So let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.